and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the thing that I seem to love more than anyone else, the Louis Vuitton Mini Pochette. And there's so many YouTubers out there talking about the price increase and the Mini Pochette and how it's not really worth it anymore, how much it's gone up in price, which it has gone up a significant amount, and how your money can be spent elsewhere and there are alternatives. Now, I respect all of these YouTubers who have like a gazillion more followers than I do. I am seriously just a no one in this luxury world, but I love the Mini Pochette and I really want to share why I love this SLG so much and two SLGs which I think are no longer worth it. So let's talk about this little guy right here. First of all, it has gone up in price so much. My original Mini Pochettes were probably in the $200 to $300 range, and now they retail, depending on fabric style, customization, between $750 to $1,000 after taxes. Yes, I get it. These are crazy, insane price increases. At the same time, I would just like to remind you that gas used to be 10 cents a gallon back in the day when like cars were invented. And I just paid $6.19 a gallon yesterday at the pump in Southern California. So, I mean, everything has seen a price increase. Do I think it's wrong of Louis Vuitton to charge so much for this little guy right here? I mean, demand, right? They're hard to find, people want them. I get it. It's a corporation, they're trying to make money. Full disclosure, my husband has invested in the stock. So why do I think this little guy is still worth the money? Because I feel that this Mini Pochette is so versatile. And I've got two other SLGs that I think are no longer worth the price. So, how do I use this guy? I think I've mentioned this in other videos, but if this is your first time joining us, welcome. And I have gotten like more subscribers in the past 2 weeks, and I really appreciate that. I have no aspirations of being anyone who will ever be like a YouTube star. I mean, I tried the whole SAG-AFTRA thing and I got as far as I could. I feel like I've checked off all the boxes. YouTube star would be totally awesome, but it's not gonna happen. Like, you know, it's just not. I think that ship has sailed on so many levels, but thank you for everyone who has subscribed. It makes my day every single time I see a new subscriber. I'm like, oh my goodness, there are people out there that are actually watching this. That's crazy. Anyway, so why do I think this is worth it? First of all, I am on my third bag of the day. And what I mean is I have switched bags 3 times already today. When I woke up this morning, I was using my Empreinte leather multi-pochette from yesterday. Then I went to the community swimming pool where Empreinte leather is like nah. So I switched into my bum bag, which has been through hell, and I just carry it with me regardless anywhere. And now, just going with the vibe of my outfit, right now I have my accessories pochette right here because I just kind of like this with the black tank top, and I have some high-waisted kind of bell-bottom jeans on with like frayed fringe. So I like this with this particular outfit. So how do I use this? Number one, I use it as a bag organizer. Bag organizers are awesome. They keep things from leaking in your bag and they ensure that you can find all the things that you need. The problem that I have with bag organizers is you still have to remove each individual item from your bag and move it from bag to bag, which if you've switched bags 3 times in one day, like you're bound to miss something, especially if you're pressed for time. I'm a mom, I'm taking care of 3 elderly people, I work full time. It's kind of crazy. So I don't have time to look for all the things I need. At the same time, I have really dry eyes, I need eye drops. I suffer from migraines, I need prescription migraine medication. I really like my eyeliner, so eye drops, eyeliner, like I have to reapply. There are things that I need and I don't have time, like that's 3 things right there. I can have 3 things in here, right? So I use this as my bag organizer to go from bag to bag to bag. Right now in this little guy, all I have is this, my hand sanitizer, my AirPods, a key, pouch, and a card holder, and my phone. And so this is the bulk of my necessities right here. I just pick it up, place it in, pick it up, place it in. So for me, this is a better investment than bag organizers. And if you've ever ordered bag organizers, you understand that some of them can be quite costly. You know, you're paying for shipping, some of them are made in other countries. It can be quite the investment. So if you add up the price of a bag organizer per bag, you might want to invest in this little guy instead. All right. Second thing that I think that this replaces is, oh, people are gonna hate me for this. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time. 6-ring key holder. I know, you bought this so your keys don't scratch up the inside of your bag. I totally get that. I have now a million keys because I have to go into all of the elderly people's homes. But I would like to point out that at the moment, my keys are in here at the very bottom because I don't need them like 24/7. I just need them. Here they are, keys. They go in here, obviously, they're not scratching up anything because they're contained. This is now $300 and I believe $25. Is it worth the money? Because all this does is hold keys and maybe a few cards. Think about that for a second. Times change. How many people out there have digital locks? If you have a digital lock with a code or a fingerprint, you don't need this, right? If the main purpose of this is to hold your keys, which I still love this, but I would not buy it over $300. I would not, because 10 years into the future, we're not gonna have keys. We're just not. Everything's gonna be digital. So resale market, down. Practicality, down. 10 years from now, this is gonna be like the cigarette holder of whenever that was, that people smoke cigarettes all the time. I don't think this is a good investment anymore. And people swear by this. They're like, this is my #1 SLG. Absolutely, like I understand you don't want your keys to scratch things up. I would never put the majority of my keys in here. Oh, push to start cars, push to start. Like just put your fob in here, right? By the way, these 2 things weigh exactly the same. So if you're concerned about like shoulder and weight, these 2 things weigh exactly the same. I don't know why, but they do. I don't know why I weighed them. Like, why did I do that? But I did. I'm not saying that this isn't a great item to have, but if you feel that you need this, like get it pre-loved. Don't pay $300 for this. I don't think that this is worth it anymore because keys are going to be antiquated into the future. Sorry. You can use this as a bag organizer or a key holder. They're there's no reason. Something else that I don't think is necessarily worth it since the price increase, I hate to say it, the recto verso. I'm gonna go again with that whole like in the future thing. I mean, how many people are using cards anymore? Or are we using Apple Pay, Google Pay? Okay, that's pretty much it. There's just Apple and Google, right? But we use digital currency more than we use actual currency, more than we use cards. So if you're going to invest in a card holder, I suggest maybe grabbing one of these little guys, reverse monogram card holder. These are just ones, I'm sorry. But even the Rosalie coin purse, I feel is another really good use of a wallet. But for a card holder, this is awesome for travel. I love the fact that it has a flap up here, and then you have a space here, and then the card slots here. I mean, that is like organization to the max. But now this thing is over $600. So this is 6, and you've got this, which is over 3, so 6, 7, 8, 9. But this guy could technically do the job of both of those, and it's $745 for the one without the monogram. You see what I'm saying? So we can use this as a bag organizer. We can use this as a key pouch. You can use this, especially if you've got push to start, you can use this as a key pouch. You can use this as an actual bag. You could attach a chain to it, or you can put the chain over here and use it as a bag. Now, I'll admit, like, honestly, I'm a very small person, so I can use it as a shoulder bag. Maybe some people can't use it as a shoulder bag. It just depends on like your physicality or whatever, but you could definitely use it down here. Does my phone fit? Well, no, but they're coming out with that whole micro pochette, the micro pochette Matisse, and it's smaller than this guy, and it's $1,800. $1,800, smaller than this, the micro pochette Matisse. Like, really? Really? Something else I really like about this bag, so like I said, I have this extremely small pochette accessories today because I just like the way it looks with my outfit. So I'm using this to kind of organize the bag. And here's my phone. I just place it in the back here. I've got AirPods, hand sanitizer, my retro Honda key, and then the card holder, right? And my phone, right? So it all kind of lines up. And then I use it as a sunglass holder. So I put my sunglasses. My keys are way, way, way down at the bottom. So I am using it as a key holder, right? Because that massive set of keys but it's way down there underneath the lip gloss. And then I just place these little Ray-Ban sunglasses right on top, right there, and close it up. And it's not wonky, it's not weird. I feel like it helps it keep its shape, just like a bag organizer, because all those bag organizer people are like, I want to use a bag organizer because it helps my bag keep its shape, blah, blah, blah. Well, hello, it just helped the bag keep a shape, right? Looks super cute. But at the same time, my keys are not gonna scratch my sunglasses, which are sitting on the top. If I pick up my phone, nothing moves. So if I'm using Apple Pay, because honestly, like that's what I use. So I'm using Apple Pay, click, right? And then as I'm trying to manage everything, you see there's this wide space in the back. I just slip my phone back in. I'm not playing Tetris with anything, and closes right back up. So I think that the Mini Pochette is a better alternative to a bag organizer or a key holder. And I think it organizes your bag. I think it holds your keys. I think it can hold your sunglasses. Look, if I didn't want to hold a card holder, I don't know why I would want to hold a card holder, but if I didn't want to hold a card holder, I could even put my cards in there. It can be a de facto wallet. Oh, wait. Also, in large bags, it has the clamp. So if you have any bucket bags, you can clamp this onto the side and it's not gonna fall out. Or in your Neverfull, if somebody reaches in, they can't pickpocket you if it's attached to your bag without you noticing, right? Like, you notice, you grab your pepper spray, you spray them in the face, whatever. It attaches to your bag, which if people are saying like, hey, there are other alternatives out there, does it have that ability? Like maybe the Coach one does, maybe, but the Coach one doesn't have the capacity that this one does. The Coach one is a little slimmer. I don't know. I'm just saying, and you can wear this as a bag. You can add an external chain and you can wear this as an actual bag. I wouldn't, but you can. So I still feel like, is this a worthy investment? Yes. I just spent like 20 minutes talking about why I think this is a worthy investment. But there's so many people out there that are just like, no, don't spend your money on this. It's not worth it. And I have to say, grab it now. Just grab it now. If you can find one, grab it now. Because it has a place. I think it is a worthy investment. It's only going to go up in price. Like, they're not going to drop the price. Pass it on to your loved ones. Pass it on to someone else. Resell it. Every time Louis Vuitton increases the price, Fashion File and Rebag and I guess the Real will also increase the price that they're selling it for, which means that they increase the price that you can get for selling it to them. So if you grab this now and it's $745 for just the plain monogram version, if it goes up to $900, you might get what you paid for even if you're selling it pre-loved. Just something to consider. So, the item that I think is totally worth it is the Mini Pochette. The items that I would not buy with the price increase, hate to say it, the Recto Verso, and I guess everyone's favorite, the six ring key holder. Sorry, guy, you gotta go. Thank you so much. If you would like to like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It would just be really cool because I don't know, it just makes my day every single time. I know people will say turn on notifications so that you know when I post a video. No, you get to totally turn off notifications because but if you just subscribe, I don't know, it just makes me happy. I don't get any money out of this, but you could just subscribe and then turn off notifications and pretend I don't exist. It's all good. But if you love the Mini Pochette too, please comment down below because I love to hear from other people that feel the same way I do because I don't feel so alone. So I feel like I'm fighting this battle alone. I've watched so many videos. And like I said, I respect these YouTubers because they're so much more established than I am. And people watch, they've like got like thousands of views or thousands of followers. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're practically a celebrity. And I'm a new one just loving my mini pochette over here. But I'm sorry, I just think like future-wise, how long are we gonna have queues? Tesla people, seriously? Do you want to invest in this? No. No, you don't. Think long term, right? Have a great day, and thanks for watching.